All right, it's the third week of August 2016, which means the presidential elections are getting very, very close. So, something very interesting happened a few days ago. I wrote an article on the book of Proverbs and winning strategy for candidate Trump. That if he would simply put into practice some wisdom from Proverbs, he could easily win the election and even become a fine president. Now, I had written that initially in an open letter to Donald Trump, August of 2015. But now I said, look, winning strategy. Read the book of Proverbs, one chapter a day, every day. If you can read it with your close advisors or family, great. Talk about it briefly and ask yourself a question based on the description here of a wise man and a fool. Am I acting like a wise man or a fool? And Proverbs has a lot to say about words, because every election is ultimately a matter of words. I end it by saying, hey, it'll be great if you live by this. If you don't, you'll have regret. You'll regret it. So regret, that was in the last line. Well, that night, speaking in Charlotte, North Carolina, Donald Trump got up and said, I regret some of the things I've said, especially those that cause personal pain. I don't mean he got that from my article. I mean, it was interesting that that same word came right up. So it's very, very simple to me. He took a big step in the right direction. Did he do it just as a politician? Did he do it just to win votes? God knows. But to do it publicly means that you are humbling yourself publicly, which is in keeping with what I always hear from friends of mine that I met with him privately, that he's humble privately. If he will humble himself publicly, yeah, be strong, be clear, stay on his message. If he will simply humble himself publicly, if he will not engage in these childish, ugly insults, if he will stay on message, he'll win the election easily. There are not a lot of new selling points for Hillary Clinton. There could be bad news that comes up. If Donald Trump could learn to live by the wisdom of Proverbs, get it into his heart, get it into his mind, he'll win the elections easily and could even be a good president.